We're covering the economy now. Governor Chafee unveiled next year's budget during the State of the State last night. Among the items that stood out, no new taxes or tax fee increases. WPRI.com reporter Ted Nesi was actually inside the House chamber last night. What was the reaction when he mentioned, items like that?
No, much more positive than the last 2 years, Mike. The no new taxes pledge is always very popular with lawmakers. People also thought his speaking ability was better because he has a new teleprompter system that made the governor seem much more comfortable and at ease.
Well, he definitely had more applause this year than he did last year. Are we looking at political pressure now of not raising taxes?
Absolutely. You saw what happened the last 2 years in his first two budgets. The sales tax went down in flames. The meals tax, you had protests on restaurant tables all over the state. A clear message from lawmakers was they're not going to raise taxes, and Governor Chafee, who's facing re-election next year, doesn't want to be tagged with it either, so he didn't put that in.
Well, you spoke to mayors last night after the speech. They are tired of getting cut in state aid. What was their reaction?
I spoke in particular to Cranston Mayor Fung and Providence Mayor Taveras. They said they really appreciate the governor keeps putting so much money into local aid, but they still say they have nothing left to cut, and they may need to ask for even more help once lawmakers get their hands on this budget.
Corporate tax 9 to 7%. Is social services going to take a hit here?
The hope is that they can hold down the growth in costs in healthcare, which is the biggest driver of costs that we see in state government, so that it won't affect beneficiaries. That's tough to do, but it's really the only way they can find to keep costs down. And then a better economy means more tax revenue. They're hoping that will help too.
And quickly, Governor Deval Patrick, he wants to increase income taxes, cut sales taxes. What are lawmakers telling you today?
Well, this is just today. Yeah, this was a curveball last night from Governor Deval Patrick in Massachusetts. He wants to take the sales tax way down to 4.5. Rhode Island's at 7%, but he wants to boost the income tax. The state's going to have to look closely to make sure that they have a competitive tax rate when these changes happen too.
All right, Ted Nesi, thank you very much.
Thanks, Mike.